What's up there, YouTubers? All those people who are following me, I guess. Today is March the 8th, and this is day 4 of my liquid diet, which means that my surgery is 11 days away. So, hey, I guess there's some benefit to being on that liquid diet. I have, excuse the bacon collar shirt, it's my son collar, it's my relaxing shirt. I work from home today. So I am down 11 pounds. When I first started this video blog thing, I was 424 pounds. I wanted to give myself credit for 2 of them, so I'm not going to take that credit. I did weigh 424, and I am down to 413 today, day 4. I have, been getting used to it. Like I said, I've done the all liquid diet before, but this is totally different. I've been eating, well, let me say, I've been drinking, the protein shakes. A lot of juice, Crystal Light and water. Also, the broth. I had a chicken broth and I added some hot sauce to it. Got that from one of the guys on here who said that he was drinking some chicken broth and it added a different flavor, a more intense flavor. My wife didn't like it. I use different hot sauce anyway. I use Real Man hot sauce. By the way, hey, does anybody know if you can continue to eat hot sauce? Because I love hot sauce after the surgery. I don't know. So that's a question I have for those out there who have had it. Tabasco, the hot sauce. Are you able to maintain your level of hotness or things that you can eat as far as spicy food? I should have asked that question, but it just hit me when I was eating drinking, excuse me. You gotta get drinking and eating together and separate them. When I was drinking the broth, right? So, 10 days, 11 days to my surgery. Feeling pretty good, have energy. Been eating the fresh fruit, juicing the fresh fruit. So I think that one of the things that really surprised me is the support that I've had from those who know about it, because I do tell people, all right? And those individuals that have watched my video have gotten on me about the length of my first video. So I do promise that this one will not be 22 minutes. I just try to be informative about what I am going through. So I'm not tired doing this liquid diet for my surgery. Seem to be more clear, more enlightened, I guess. Not bogged down by the extra things that come in our foods nowadays. It seems to be a cleansing, I guess. But one of the things that I did, I decided to take a measurement of my most lovely and proud belly and just do a measurement around, because I wanted to see the progress after the surgery. I am currently, let's see, I am 68 inches around my belly. Now, that is not sexy at all. Not one iota. So, one of the things that I really would like to do is to keep track of, my progress. And if anybody knows, any type of app or any type of software that can help me track besides just an Excel spreadsheet. So been getting a lot of questions, just getting used to it all. I'm not, never been under I never had been anesthetized before. I have had surgery. So that's one of the things that get me is the surgery, being put under. I had surgery to move a clot from my leg from when I was attempting to be a young father trying to raise my son, and realized that my legs are more powerful, and I did not stretch and rip my calf muscle away from the tendon, causing a 7-inch by 3-inch blood clot in my leg. So they went there and got that. And so I didn't want to go under, so they gave me a spinal tap. And I do not want that again. I know what pregnant women go through. I know what being paralyzed feels like, you know, from the waist down. That is not a good feeling. And then when I started getting my feeling back, I realized I peed on myself. That was the most embarrassing thing ever. So I will not have those type of surgeries again. But getting put under is just one of those things that I'm just not used to. Never had it. So if you've ever, you know, if you've been through the surgery, you know, I'd like to hear about how your experience was from coming out, you know, from being under. One of the things that I need to pay attention to is that after the surgery, I think I may have to I want to force myself to get up sooner than expected. And that may not be a good idea because I seen my wife have a C-section. I saw the gas and I saw the pain that it caused her. So that little blowing machine, I think that, you know, I will want to have to do as much as possible to relieve the gas. So if you have any tips to help get the gas out of your body, I know the normal process of the body doing it, but I've heard where some people have had the ability to not have the gas in their bodies for a long time. So if you guys have any recipes, recommendations, things of that nature, that'll be good as well. Because this liquid diet is for the birds for real. I do miss chomping down on something, right? Even with the sleeve, at least I'll be able to chomp down just on a little bit, right? So if possible, any type of recipes, any links, that'll be good. Because I'm trying not to be too boring here, but you know, it's been 4 days and I really don't know, you know, how to feel about this. I'm just, you know, I was a flurry of emotions going on. And my wife, she came down here and she watched the video and she saw a person that she hasn't seen in years, right? I'm normally this strict, this, you know, square dad, this person who's very serious, and you know, I'm the no fun parent. I make sure things get done. I stay on top of things, right? Here lately, when I told you earlier in my first video about my ejection fraction and, you know, trying to get that ejection fraction, and one of the things that I tried to do, well, one of the things that I have done is not be such a stickler for the details, making sure that things are in order. I try to be a little bit, let things go. That's kind of like against my nature, really, because in the profession, I mean, I have to be very detail oriented and check every minute detail and every possibility, every angle. So I guess I'm becoming a little more fun. Yeah. And there's this new dad. Now, my kids say that's because of the twins, right? And I begin to get a little lax here. I'm not as strict, or, you know, my voice is not overpowering the house, things of that nature. So I guess that's the new me. And then my wife said that, you know, I was actually relaxed. And I was relaxed talking to you guys. It's kind of scary. I don't even know you, but I'm talking to you. Anyway, so this gastric sleeve thing is something new. I really want to do it. I have to do it. If I want to be around for these 10 more years, according to my doctor, you know, it's something I got to do. And he basically said, hey, you want to be here or not? Because if you do, you need to get the weight off of you real fast, or you're going to die. Can you imagine what that sounds like to a person in the doctor's office? If you don't get this weight off of you, you're going to die. You know, that's a big reality check. So from being 439, weighed in my assessment at 424. After assessment, I weighed 424 when I started this video, and now I am 413. So if things keep on trending the way they are, do the math here, that means that I'll be up under 400 pounds by the time I have the surgery. I don't remember the last time I was under 400 pounds. Let me think. Don't talk about my ashy hands either. It's been a long time. So I would like to see a 3, you know. And I guess after the surgery, I'd like to see a 2. And if I get down to 220, I don't know what I would look like, because that's something I've never seen since I was a teenager. All right. I was 16. No, I was 15. 220 pounds. Remember, in the first video, you know, I used to lift weights, hitting the weights heavy, because I come from a neighborhood that grew up in Gary, Indiana. I guess that's too much information, huh? Well, you had to fight your way out, and so playing football was my way out the hood. So anyway, it's enough of that. So yeah, 10 days. The broth was good. Just need something else. There's a lot of, yeah. Just need to do something else. Eat, drink something else. So I guess we're gonna do Jello today. We have a ton of Jello. I don't think we will run out of Jello for the next year. My wife just went overboard with Jello. So and today she's supposed to be going grocery shopping and make sure she loads up on some skim milk for the protein shake. Really don't like the protein shakes with milk. So it's almost 13 minutes. I'm going to try to cut this short, 10 minutes shorter than, hopefully 10 minutes, 11 minutes shorter, or 9 minutes shorter than my my first video. So I guess I'm becoming more relaxed, getting anxious, getting happy, waiting for the new me to pop up, or the original me to pop up, and for this old guy to get off me, because this guy he's putting 160 some pounds on me, and he needs to get off of me. All right, so I'm gonna need you guys' help and assistance to get this dude. I can't find him. Someone, he's on like on the inside of me, all this fat. He's like in here. So as soon as we get this surgery, you know, I'm gonna have a new song for myself. So probably bring the 80s music back with some shoulder pads and stuff. Anyway, I promise you won't see this this bacon collar shirt no more. It's just I was working downstairs and I decided to do this video. And since I was working from home, I was relaxed. So you guys take it easy. Have a nice day. Somebody just came online. And I hope that this inspires more people to talk about the situations that they're going through with weight, and for us to have more and improve the insurance requirements for those who are needing this type of surgery, because it does save lives. All right, well, I'm out of here. So before I go, there's this little thing right here. You see it? You see? I know you see it right. You see the finger right there? It says subscribe. Subscribe. All right, you see that right there. All right. Then there's another one right here. I think it's about right here. I think right there. Right there. See it? You see it? All right. Hit like. All right. Then there's one more I need you to do. Click add to your playlist. Right? Because you know you want to see me again. You know you do. All right. Holla.